Alright, so welcome to this weekend market analysis. Actually, we are really not going to be wasting much of time. We just go straight to those pairs that are of interest to us and those directional biases that we are going to be concentrating on for this upcoming trading week. Well, last week was quite another difficult trading week as the market solely reacted based on fundamental events, but at any rate, we were profitable. The best thing is that we were able to avoid those problematic price action. We were rather safe, even safer in the market. Okay. All right. First, let's go through the Forex Factory economic calendar to see those high impact news announcements that are scheduled to be released for this upcoming trading week. Well, today being a Sunday, March 10th, we will have the daylight 7-time shift. There's going to be a shift in time zone in the clock that should be affecting most brokers and MetaTrader 4. So you will notice some adjustments, especially on your market open and closing hours. Okay. All right. Aside from that, we have several species for this week. You can see those species. Federal Chair Powell will be speaking. You also have Powell will speak on Tuesday. Some other speeches again on Friday. Okay, Friday is one of the policy statement for the Japanese yen that is tentative. Well, in all of these high impact news announcements, there is one that I want you to give a special attention to, and that is the one coming from the sterling pound axis, which concerns Brexit. Okay, Brexit vote again on Tuesday, the 12th of March. You want to be very careful with all sterling pound crosses, because that is a news announcement that is likely going to cause much volatility, especially for sterling pound affairs. Okay. All right. Without wasting much time, let's move on to the chart and see what we have waiting for us here. The first pair is the euro against the American dollar. This is the daily time frame. We have analyzed this pair before. We have over analyzed this pair already because price has just been within one location for a very long time. We had several patterns ranging from that sort of a channel, sort of another channel to the upside, another channel again to the downside. Just so many price actions here. In fact, let's keep the most current ones. Let me change this line to right. Then just click it within the time frames. Okay, no, I'm sure you can do that yourself. Then this one here, which is also holding through channel, we have analyzed this before. Okay, the channel is actually holding to the downside as well. All right, you can see those bounces, bounce here, another bounce. That's the support. Bounce here, another bounce, that is resistance. Okay, for the euro against the American dollar. Well, we are saying that if you look into the weekly time frame, try to draw the last line of defense, which is this one here. That's counter trend line. Let's change that color hue. Alright, that's the counter trend line. You can see how price is reacting off those levels. Alright, off that level as support. It has been holding price as support actually, and price is trading just above that level, so it's extremely risky to keep hitting your sell button against that level. Okay, so in the daily time frame, we will be expecting that we might be seeing some hesitation around here. From that point, we should be looking for possible reversals for price to bounce to the upside. We will not be hitting our sell button against that level here, that area here, which will hold price for support. If we want to go short, then the best decision is to wait for price to close below that level. That is when we'll begin to search for short opportunities. For now, all eyes around this zone, looking for possible price in of a bounce, all right, of a bounce to the upside. That is what we are all waiting for now. Let's see if we are going to get a nice price action of that level. All right, the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. Well, here there is really no need to waste that much time. I just want to show you that price is reacting off an area that should act as support. And try to get that line in the daily time frame. That should be red. And take that in the daily time. All right, you can see that bounce there. Okay, that's a level of support, and price has come back to test that same level of support. Okay, what did you get? That's a reversal candle, a doji, but it's not really looking good, not a very good quality for me. Let me just that here. Look into the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame. I am not really liking that because price seems to be reacting of a monthly level of support. You can draw that yourself backwards. You will see. Let me just zoom out the chart. Okay, so we can see that level. All right, so that's it. A bounce here, another bounce here, and you can see price reacting off that level, which has been holding it at the support. And so it is a bit risky to trade against that reaction. Okay, against that reaction, and that is what what am I saying? The bounce in the daily time frame is actually to the upside, so it is quite valid to trade in the direction of that bounce in the monthly time frame. So in the weekly time frame, we are having price reacting stalled around that zone. So in the daily time frame, we have a bounce of this level, right, of that area. Okay, this bounce, it is valid around that level of support. We expect to see price that will to the upside. Okay, so it is something that we will keep on our radar. We are going to decide whether to get involved in that trade or not. Okay, so just keep it on your radar. The next one, which is a similar one, is the euro against the Japanese yen. Let's draw our key level of support here in the daily time frame. Okay, daily time frame. All right, then we can keep this area here as our area of resistance. But it was tested. Okay, so you can see the bounce there. This is just a similar one. You can see the bounce around that level. Okay, it's also a valid one, but I am seeing that we might have some hesitation before price goes to the upside. Sometimes the market movers tend to just give us this. We take the trade, then they drive price back down, taking us all out, then before then begin to push price to the upside. Even if we are taking this trade, our stop loss will be somewhere around there. Okay, anyway, we will let you know if we are getting involved. Another thing again is that price is reacting off the monthly level of support. So it's a good thing that we want to trade in line with that direction, just like in the Canadian dollar against Japanese yen. This is a level of support. Price is trading. It's reacting off that level of support. So it is a good thing for us to search for trades in that direction where we are seeing already in the daily time frame that reversal. So we'll be looking for possible bounces to the upside. Okay, good one. A possible trade for us to take today. All right, next one, American dollar against the Canadian dollar. We have already established in the weekly time frame that price is within the channel. All right, within the channel, the lower boundary here has never been tested. So this push to the upside to us is quite temporary. We believe that price will come back down to test the lower boundary of that channel line there. And so we are still bearish with the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. If you look into the daily time frame, we got what looks more like a reversal pattern. That's the fall to the downside, bottoming out here, one here. This eventually shoulder, like head, coming back up again, then come back again, another shoulder. Then we got the breakout, right? Breakout of that neckline. Price is likely going to make pullback for reversal. Hey, I'm sorry, this might not hold through. Don't really fancy this reversal pattern. It looks like a trap for trade. Once price comes to somewhere in here, traders click on their buy entry, then immediately the price goes crashing to the downside. You always want to see this type of pattern when we have price move so far away, all right, very far, travel a long distance before this type of reversal pattern. At best, what I am seeing here is this: connect these lows, just connect those lows in the daily time frame, right? Then try to anticipate the channel. Okay, try to anticipate the channel. In fact, we'll be looking for short entries in the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. We'll be looking for short entries. At first, price should make that retracement from current level to somewhere in here. We'll be taking out our first profit target and trading our stop loss break even position. Then we'll be deciding to close the trade altogether based on price action around that level. But for now, to be very honest with you, I think the pattern that is going to play out in this affair is this. It is the channel that price is going to come back down. All right, the sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. This is a similar one. Let's look at this level. Just connect these lows. Then also try to anticipate the channel. Okay, try to anticipate the channel. I am liking the American dollar against the Canadian dollar the more. I'm liking that better than this. But at any rate, if you want to trade here, just anticipate this channel. Okay, anticipate this channel. Price is likely going to come back down. So in essence, we are expecting a stronger Canadian dollar. Alright, New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. Well, unfortunately, we didn't take this trade because of the news announcement. We stayed out of this pair. However, okay, we are still looking to take an entry, but we need price to give us the last limit. The last limit, let's keep this level here of resistance. A strong level of resistance. This one here, where you have those bounces. Strong level of resistance. Then let's also keep this. Just connect these two. Let's keep this two. Then also keep these highs. Okay. This lows. Right. That bounce there. This one here. This one right here. Let's keep that high. The best point for us to look for short entry right now is for price to move up to that area of confluence. Somewhere in there is where we'll be looking for our nice entry. That is an optimal trading zone for some nice profit making at that area here. Okay, that's what we should be looking to trade in New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. I am expecting to see that the New Zealand dollar will be gaining more strength than the Canadian dollar to push price to the upside somewhere around here. And at this level, we expect the Canadian dollar to be strong across board, across all currency process. So let's see how this is going to play out. We will not take a trade here for now. We will not take a trade here for now. If price pushes to the downside, well, so be it, but we will not take a trade for now. Our major trade plan at this time is to wait around this level to see if we can get a good reaction for price to bounce back down. Okay. All right. So that's basically it. Please, if you have questions or contributions, please feel absolutely free. Send them across to us, and we'll be extremely happy to respond to them. Hopefully, oh, sorry about that. Okay. Hopefully, this week is going to be more profitable trading week for us. Okay. All right, so have a nice time. Talk to you again before the London market opens for tomorrow. You have a nice. Bye bye.